What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? We're just gonna get online. I hope everybody is doing well. Quick stream, quick stream. Welcome to the Underground podcast. I am your host, Nave No Bleak, and we're gonna talk about some stuff. I hope your mental health is good. Shout out to if you are the black sheep of the family, if you're the first person in the family speaking on things, salute to you. You know what I mean? Keep going. Even if you're not the black sheep, if you're dealing with somebody who's trying to downplay your story, don't let them. Shoot. Life's too short. Don't let them downplay your story. All right, let's see what we got here. We're going to head over to Twitter and we will see what is going on. We're over on my Twitter. If you want to find what topics I'll be talking about, you can head over here. Shout out to Alex Ross. This is him saying age 7 and today. I don't want to be immature. The comic book Kingdom Come is fire. All right. It's about Superman and all them. They're way older, but the art style is super crazy. All right, so we're gonna talk about this. NBA Youngboy. You know what? We're gonna leave the mistakes in the show. Shout out to everybody listening over on Spotify too. NBA Youngboy never broke again. Is Complex Music's best rapper alive for 2025. A presidential pardon that paved the way for a national. We're over on Complex for those of you who can't see. A presidential pardon that paved the way for the national headlining tour, a top 10 charting album in Massa, and one of the biggest rap singles of 2025, Shot Calling. NBA Youngboy's 2025 was nothing short of blah-diddy, 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 blah. NBA Youngboy named the best rapper alive for 2025. Let's see. You'll definitely see me in the comments. Man, what are y'all talking about? What does this have to do with the art of rapping? Y'all got to get it together. Some amazing things have happened within the culture this year when it comes to lyrics. And I have to say, and obviously nobody agree with that, but I have to say, Complex make anyone superstars without the hard work. We're doomed as a society. Y'all make anybody the best rapper alive. Remember when Wayne had to almost die for it, and he sold millions in a week. Y'all can't be serious, my slime. So I don't want to make it seem like I'm hating on NBA Youngboy when I say this. Where was I? Okay. What are you talking about? What does this have to do with the art of rapping? Y'all got to get it together. Some amazing things have happened within the culture this year when it comes to lyrics. So they listed, first of all, black man to black man, writer to writer, artist to artist. I want to make it clear I support hip hop being celebrated. But since the beginning of hip hop, much like the beginning of America, there have been two sets of the culture. Hip hop started out in New York at parties, and then people would have their verses, come to ciphers, rap, Shout out to all my people who've been in ciphers. I used to cipher over in Lansing in the cold, you know what I'm saying? Police would be pulling up. We still be rapping. People fresh off the block, we still be rapping because the point is to showcase your style, you know what I mean? So NBA Youngboy, best rapper alive for 2025. I wonder, can I do this? Let me see. And I think this is an important conversation to have. Look at bro right here. Look at bro right there. I think this is an important conversation to have. Is NBA Youngboy the best rapper of this year, of last year, 2025? So I like to just compare the lyrics when we're talking about this, to be honest. I think that when you start talking about industry accolades, that goes into the other hip hop that I was talking about. That's why I get so salty because, as somebody who, got a house off some of this stuff, like I really, who has lost people in this culture, who writes, just to deal with feelings and emotions or whatever. I'm really invested in this. I study the 5 elements. So when you talk about writing, when we talk about writers and rhyming, I think about people like Langston Hughes. I think about people like, Andre 3000. Not just people, but what they're doing with words, And I think that we have to look at that before we get into his lyrics, because I really want to break this down if we can. The numbers in the tour cannot be understated. It can't be understated. But what does that have to do with the art of rapping? And then the other thing I'll say is this too. As a black man who is in touch with my culture, Massa is a crazy title for a black artist. And here's my critique of the entire industry as an underground artist. I think it's crazy to have songs loaded with the N-word and then you're touring across the world having people screaming it. And it's funny because they'll get on NBA Youngboy. I've listened to NBA Youngboy. I'm not trying to, when you see that comment, that was me expressing frustration as a writer, because even on the industry level, Pusha T, there's a bunch of people who've done some amazing things with the craft of words that I feel like are being overlooked just because they're looking at the industry side of it. But yeah, Massa is crazy. Massa is crazy. Now let's do this. All right, let's go to Massa. So I actually just want to have the conversation. I want to read lyrics from NBA Youngboy's actual music. Now, what song is this? Let's see. So this is Massa. Hey, give me a lighter. No, I never heard the song. I'm not going to play it for copyright reasons. I just want to read the lyrics and then, we'll find some other music to drop this year. Shoot, we can compare my writing. I'm down with that. Hey, give me a lighter, Henry. Give me a lighter. Massa. She went Range Rover like she. All right, so here's how I look at it. I look at it like a 16. I don't know if this is 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, that's a 16. So in a 16, here's what I do. You get a point for rhyming at the end. 16 lines, you get a point for your rhymes. So if your rhymes are decent, you get 16 points with me. All right. If you do a punchline, that is 1 extra point. If it is a complex punchline, that's 2 extra points, meaning you didn't use the word like. And if you extend the metaphor over lines, I'll give you bonus points for that. I also will give bonus points for storytelling, and if you add bonus rhymes. So that's how I see it. Now, I'm not going to do the point breakdown here because that's a little bit advanced for first-time listeners, but we're going to read this. Okay, so he said, bro say Shia let off 30 when I see him. Now, that's 2 points for me because see him, Shia, that's 2 points. I've been walking with the Millie and I put it in a field. Northside for life, NFL, NBA, we causing hell. Who's my little brother? That's Kendrell. Now free Lil, slit that out that cell. I've been pinned here. I've been dropped. He said he been pinned there. He been dropped in this location. He been effed up trying to make it. Pussy niggas trying to take him. He's above all that stage. Done beat up different cases. He a gangster. Hit that Drake. I'm on it, nigga. Take this. Hold on, I ride GT. Yeah. Hard times. Believe. Yeah. Till night gone, I stay down and hoes wanna come see that. Black double R, me and Petey, nigga. Pablo. I like that. I'm not gonna lie. That's a point. That bag ain't gonna seize ya. These niggas can't teach that. Strapped down on a roller coaster. Costa Nostra, mouth you close it. Now that's, I gotta get points for, he says, strapped down on a roller coaster. Costa Nostra, mouth you close it. And that's a bar because Cosa Nostra believes in Omerta. Now, if I was, that would be 1, 2, 3 points on the rhyme side with plus 1, 2 points for that punchline because he didn't say like Cosa Nostra. He said Costa Nostra. So look, all right. So look, to me, that is technically proficient. I can no longer say that NBA Youngboy is not technically proficient. I'm being unbiased. I can't say that because he didn't just do a level. He didn't just do a bar with the art of words by my own standards of writing. He set up a punchline and rhymed 3 syllables in 1 line and connected the punchline without like. That is medium to advanced level writing to me. So I can no longer say, I wasn't expecting this. I can no longer say NBA Youngboy is not technically proficient. That's a double negative, but yeah. Shout out to all my language majors. You know what I'm saying? I got my degree in linguistics and language, literature, and writing. My bad. And a minor in communication and theater arts. Shout out to all my word nerds. You know what I mean? Because in the end, that's all rappers are. I was talking with my son about that. In the end, we're just word nerds. We're going to get into the studio later on here if my battery's not dead. Okay. I say, did he say M-A? Massa. It's funny because when I read it, my voice, my daddy from Missouri, so the Southern starts to come out a little bit. Massa, the base is loaded. I'm the one control it. Fall out. I done passed them. Throw them racks. Now hold it. 1 million in the trunk. I'm holding. I'm holding. Okay. Let's see what else he say here. She went. Oh, that's the hook. She went roll like she Kim. If he's talking about Lil Kim, okay. That's show you the pen and make you stay. Automatic nigga trim. Pull up on that rose and I'm trim. Dunking on shit. Nigga straight up out the gym. Trim on these hoes like okay, so look. I can see why people would want to sing this. And as somebody who wanted to start rapping like Eminem, shoot, he rapping. And it's catchy. I really can't, he got the struggle lines in there. He got out of jail. It's not all bang bang shoot 'em up. My main critique is the bang bang shoot 'em up stuff being sold to the masses by labels that are run by people who don't look like us. But I like a good action movie every now and then, and it seemed like the kid's life has been crazy. So I really can't hate on this. Now, is it the best rapping that we saw all 2025? I don't think so. We're talking about the Hit Boy verses a little bit later, but I gotta give credit to Alchemist and Hit Boy. I gotta give credit. I have to give credit. Where are they at? I have to give credit to Hit Boy specifically, but I have to give credit to Alchemist for some of the verses that I heard this year. When you talk about the best, I feel like what is missing from social media, what's missing from hip hop commentary today is the actual real analysis of the lyrics, man. Because that's what we are. We're writers, and you could be one too. What's going on Rap Genius right now? We're writers, bruh. And you could be one too. And so I think it's only right to actually compare the lyrics. All right, so this is Alchemist. Hit Boy and Alchemist off of Goldfish, Doing My Best. Hey, yo, check it. You know, you gotta have something to come in. Two of the best in the coast of the West. Talk down on my nephew, better hold your breath. And then he said, watch your mouth. Fancy footwork, I know the steps. Flexing calf muscles, shoulder strength. Mullet to my shoulder length. Stadium lights, cameras, and action. Give a sneak peek. And faded into black, and it was time for the main attraction. Don't you do this. You get off my screen. You guys get off my screen. Might need a mink made up. Come on, gang. Come on, gang. What's to you? No, don't do that. Anyway, where was I? Might need a mink made of chinchilla. Even laid up in a villa, still beat my chest and stay gorilla. On God, heaven, and every holy scripture. These are snapshots. I'm giving you a focused picture. Now, see, look, okay, I'll admit this. Something about, here's what I learned when it comes to just reading lyrics. Something about the way that NBA Youngboy verse was composed makes you want to kind of dance around. Like that, pause. Something about the way that that song is, he's written it, you get it from the words. But if we're just talking about skill, I feel like a verse like this should be celebrated. I feel like if we're gonna talk about, you know, raps, who is the best rapper? Who is the best rapper? I think I'm gonna start giving my opinion on that. And personally, I feel like I'm the best rapper alive. You know what I'm saying? That's what I personally feel like. And I'm gonna get back to this, but I want to show y'all what I'm working on currently. Can I show y'all what I'm working on currently? Since we talking about lyrics, you know what I'm saying? I want to show y'all what I'm working on currently. Hold on, give me 1 second. 1 second. We'll be right back. We'll be right back. Give me 1 second, because I want to show y'all what I'm working on, if that's all right. One second. I mean, let me see. I just like, as a songwriter, as someone who's just into the craft, I think it's important, and what is missing from hip hop commentary is the actual hip hop. So, you know, that's something I want to do here. All right, let me see if I did this right. I did. Hey. All right, so we're in the studio. This is a piece I'm working on. The homie Emerald sent this beat through. Okay, so. Okay. And it's not done. So you'll hear me making adjustments to it, but this is what I still gotta get a second verse going right here, but. Speaking of lyrics, just in the spirit of lyrics, I never really show people my process. I'm in Mixcraft, you can see it. I never really show people my process like that, so.
Know what it is, go to the crib and blow with a chick. Call homie for the pill, meet me at the stove cause it's Bo's at the crib. Blow with a chick. So call the homie for the pill. Yeah. Color is emerald. Fell asleep on the couch, I was so faded. All black like I'm screaming out, go Raiders. Hopeless romantic for some love, know my soul aching. But I'm still a thug, she won't see me if she don't pay me. It's like I put a spell on her, no pagan. Watching the news, I don't really rock with no races. I want the blues and the watch with the cold faces. Oyster Perpetual, the ocean where they go to make it.
I gotta run that back.
Fell asleep on the couch.
I'm gonna run that back. But I noticed that I'm real. Audio engineering is a part of hip hop, and I really am into audio engineering. Like, it's kind of an obsessive thing that I do in my spare time. And in addition to writing, I've gotten just more detail oriented, and I noticed the clap on this beat is a little offensive to my ears. So we're gonna go in. We're gonna go in and mess with that a little bit.
Call homie for the pill. Meet me at the stove cause it's Bo's at the crib. Blow with a chick. For the pip. Yeah. Fell asleep on the couch, I was so faded. All black like I'm screaming out, go Raiders. Hopeless romantic for some love, know my soul aching. But I'm still a thug, she won't see me if she don't pay me. It's like I put a spell on her, no pagan. Watching the news, I don't really rock with no races. I want the blues and the watch with the cold faces. Oyster perpetual, the ocean where they go to make it. She like the stream and the music, she does.
Oh, that's so much better. Hey, rest in peace to Drake over here. Okay. I feel better.
Fell asleep on the couch, I was so faded.
Can you hear the difference? You can hear the difference, right? Look, listen.
All black like I'm screaming out, go Raiders. Hopeless romantic for some love, know my soul aching. But I'm still a thug, she won't see me if she don't pay me. It's like
you hear how the clap is a little bit closer to your ear when it's turned all the way up. This is how I taught myself how to mix for real.
Like I put a spell on her, no pagan. Watching the news, I don't really rock with no races. I want the blues and the watch with the cold faces. Oyster perpetual, the ocean.
All right, so now I can actually focus on what I actually just said. So I
fell asleep on the couch, I was so faded. All black like I'm screaming out, go Raiders.
That line was supposed to be real driver. I'm a bust a right if I see what I say. I said I was trying to say I'm a bust a right if I see a certain kind of car, but it just didn't turn out, so I cut it out.
Fell asleep on the couch, I was so faded. All black like I'm screaming out, go Raiders. Hopeless romantic for some love.
Come on, all black like I'm screaming out, go Raiders. People are in their studios. There are writers. Shout out to the writers. They're in their studios right now trying to figure out what to say, like dope lines to say. And that's why I got so passionate about that NBA Youngboy post. But now reading his lyrics, I get it, because there's an art to what he's doing as well. And it's based on the industry. So I don't know. I still wouldn't say that he is the best rapper. But I get why they would say that.
Know my soul aching, but I'm still a thug. She won't see me if she don't pay me. It's like I put a spell on her, no pagan. Watching the news, I don't really rock with no races. I want the blues and the watch with the cold faces. Oyster perpetual, the ocean where they go to make it. She like the stream and the music, she donate. She got a big booty, but it's hidden unless she go naked. Like Drakeo, I'm the truth and you so basic. Got the money coming home.
Dang, I said Drakeo. Why did I say that? See, that's got to be redone. Dang it, why'd I say that?
Unless she go naked.
I gotta go back and redo that line.
And you so basic. Got the money coming home like it's so basis. Truth and you so basic. Got the.
Yeah, see, when I'm in the, you can see the punch-ins. Sometimes I just lay an idea down and then I'll come back and work on it. So yeah, that would be something I'll have to change.
Unless you go naked. Truth and you so basic. Got the money coming home like it's stole bases.
Got the money coming home like it's stole bases. Come on, man.
You know what it is. Throwed at the crib, getting blow with a chick. And you know the code to the shit. Never let them in your home if it's bows at the crib.
I told God I wasn't gonna cuss. So I cussed on here, but I'm gonna bleep it.
And you know the code to the shit. Never let them in your home if it's bows at the crib. You know what it is. Throwed at the crib, getting blow with a chick. And you know the code to the shit. Never let them in your home if it's bows at the crib. Got started in the basement, I'm Vincent. I should have a cape like I'm Vincent. You playing and you didn't pay attention.
You probably won't know who that is. If you never played a game called Final Fantasy VII, you won't understand some of these lines. I promise. This is for people who play video juegos. You know what I'm saying? This is for people who play video games, video juegos. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know what that, if you've never heard of Vincent, go play Final Fantasy VII and come back.
Made it through the pain like I'm Vincent. Got started in the basement, I'm Vincent. I should have a cape like I'm Vincent. You playing and you didn't pay attention. Made it through the pain like I'm Vincent. Made it through the pain like I'm Vincent. Made it through the pain like I'm Vincent. Made it through the pain like I'm Vincent.
All right, sorry, I just got an idea for a line. We're gonna go right back to Twitter, but I just want to get this down. You know what I'm saying? I want to get this down. Yeah, I wrote that after the video where Ice is tripping. I was like, dang, bro. I've always been, if y'all saw that line, I've always been very like, anti weapon, but after watching that video, I had to record a song about it. Like, dang, do I need to get protection? You know what I'm saying? That's the first time I thought about it. Dang, my phone charger sucks. I need a beat real quick. Friend, that's pot kettle. I said, saying you a lame to your friend. Well, that's pot kettle. I'm a sound heavy like I drop metal.
Vincent, made it through the pain like I'm Vincent.
I'm actually about to record this. Let me see.
Made it through the pain like I'm Vincent. Made it through the pain like I'm Vincent. Made it through the pain like I'm Vincent. Made it through the pain like I'm Vincent.
You a lame to your friend, well that's pot kettle. Had to go and get the bag, I could not settle. The sound heavy like, oh no, that's too early. Yeah, so you lame to your friend, well that's, saying you a lame to your friend, well that's pot kettle. Had to go and get the bag, I could not settle. The sound heavy like I drop metal. She my type cause she fine and she top heavy. She top heavy.
Vincent, made it through the pain like I'm Vincent.
Let me see. Now I'm stuck on that line. Let me see. Saying you and lame to your friend, well that's pot kettle. Had to go and get the bag, I could not settle. The sound heavy like I drop metal. She top heavy, so it's. Let's see if I can do this. I'm gonna try Rock Festival. She's the sound heavy like I drop metal. She top heavy like a rock festival. Nah, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna just put that down for right now, and we'll go back to Twitter.
Made it through the pain like I'm Vincent. Made it through the pain like I'm Vincent.
Saying you a lame to your friend, well that's pot kettle. Had to go and get the bag, I could not settle. The sound heavy like I drop metal, and I'm gonna leave it.
Made it through the pain like I'm Vincent.
Saying you a friend, well that's pot kettle. Had to go and get the bag, I could.
Made it through the pain like I'm Vincent. Made it through the pain like I'm Vincent.
Saying you a lame to your friend, pot kettle. Had to go and get the bag.
Pain like I'm Vincent.
Saying you a lame to your friend, well that's pot kettle. Had to go and get the could not settle.
Made it through the pain like I'm Vincent.
Saying you a lame to your friend, pot kettle. Had to go and get the bag, I settle.
Through the pain like I'm Vincent.
Saying you a lame to your friend, well that's pot kettle. Had to go and
pain like I'm Vincent. Made it through the pain like I'm Vincent.
Saying you a lame to your friend, well that's pot kettle. Had to go and get the bag, I could not settle. The sound heavy like I drop metal, and I'ma leave it. Saying you a lame to your friend, well that's pot kettle. Had to go and get the bag, I could not settle. The sound heavy like I drop metal, and I'ma leave it. All right, I'm gonna leave it. So my point is lyrics, man. I'm gonna play one more that I'm working on. This is my stream and I don't care. Let's see. What's this? Oh, that's the one I just opened. What am I talking about? What am I doing? I'll play one later. All right, let's get back. So no hate to NBA Youngboy. No hate to NBA Youngboy. I just want to make sure we're pointing at the art. Oh, shoot. Let me switch my screen back. Whoops, I just cut my screen off, didn't I? That's my bad, y'all. That's my bad. There we go. My bad. What is this? This is not photo or AI. This is glass artwork. Was drawn by One Punch Man artist, Murata. That's fire. That's fire, man. And shout out to Lil Wayne. Fight your man. Fight your man. I think that people. I was not really mad about AI till I really saw how much water was getting used. That is crazy. That is crazy. Here's another one. Alligator Lizards in the Air by Mendez. Isn't that crazy? All right, we're going to end the show soon. I got one more thing I want to talk about. Let me. Oh, this is a West Side Gun. He said, I'm on my alchemist. Ask me something. He said, peace, Lord. First time, long time. My question is, would you rather fight one Benny the Butcher-sized duck or 1,000 duck-sized Benny the Butchers? I'll hang up and listen. And he said, what the f are you talking about? I found that interesting. Oh, shoot. Desi Banks. I forgot about that. Desi Banks has been exposed for, let me see if I got this right. We're going to go over to Max Blumthall's page. I can't believe I forgot to report this, but I think they're saying his LLC has been used to promote Mossad and look at that. A conduit for the Mossad to launder recruitment ads on YouTube. Isn't that crazy? Influencer Desi Banks currently getting ratioed for refusing to comment while using his LLC as a now suspended conduit for the Mossad to launder recruitment ads on YouTube. How is this not a bigger story? Now, to be fair, we got to go over. Let's go over to Desi Banks page because I don't know, man. Let me see. Stop believing BS. I hate that this is happening to me because I don't even know what any of this is. People are really getting fooled for clickbait, says Desi Banks. I have kids and I would never in my life be involved in something like this. Someone used my LLC without my knowledge. How? I don't know yet. I don't even know if half of what's being posted is real, but my team is digging into it right now. I have no idea who's doing this or why. I have never run, approved, or had any involvement with political ads or anything in another language. My business is already working with Google to remove anything that was done without my permission and to figure out how my company name was used. Stop spreading false narratives off of random posts when you don't know the truth. This whole situation is confusing and frustrating, and I'm doing everything I can to get answers. This sucks. No, I don't deserve it. Talking to managers to try to get this resolved. Never seen a thing like this before. You don't deserve it, and sorry you have to go through it. Thanks, man. That's the weirdest shit ever. I don't know. Okay, here we go. Desi, this guy Max Blumthall is on him. Desi received journalistic series in September 5th, 2025 about your LLC being used to service recruitment ads from Mossad via Google. Why did you not respond? Oh, shoot, he got hit up in September. Why did you not respond then when the story first broke? Who are your managers you reference in the above text? Are they your agents at United Talent Agency, an overtly Zionist company which severed ties with Susan Sarandon and Bob Violent over their principled opposition to Israel's genocidal assault on Gaza? He's cooking this man. And I don't know, but sheesh, man. And it really, Malcolm X is right. You got to watch these entertainers, man. Max Blumenthal is really doing this at a high level. Were they involved in arranging the illicit Mossad ad campaign on your behalf? How exactly was your LLC used to serve as ads for a foreign intelligence service? And what was likely a FARA violation and without your knowledge? Were you ever offered fees or incentive from any pro-Israel? He is cooking this man. Individuals or entities in exchange for services. I hope you understand the importance of providing transparency about this unethical and illicit arrangement. The Mossad apparently used your company and your name to solicit spies who could assist it in carrying out assassinations and terrorist attacks around the globe. What is going on, Desi Banks? You obviously have an imperative to protect your reputation, but you also have an obligation to humanity. And then he said, whoever you is, I haven't received this long ass message you sent. May be a part of the problem trying to get clout. You work with them folks. I Googled you too. I don't know how my LLC got involved. I don't know. If you so smart and no Google, how about you see who card was on file? You got to pay for ads. Right, or account or whatever it was to connect the emails. You will find the real person. How about you do this or ask them? But trust me, time gonna tell. I just can't believe it's happening to me. He said, this is too random to be fake. Why is it your LLC out of anyone on the planet? I don't know. This is crazy. I don't know. And here's where he's getting caught a little. Say free Palestine so we know you ain't lying. Let me check the comments. He did not say free Palestine, y'all. He did not say free Palestine. I don't see him. I don't see him. I don't see him. I'm not gonna lie, gang. He didn't say nothing. He didn't say nothing. I don't know. I'm getting out of here. Hey, prayers up for Desi Banks. I hope he's not a Mossad agent. You know. Let's see. No, where I was gonna go somewhere else. Oh, I gotta explain that line I showed. So we're gonna go back to the studio real quick. I gotta explain that line I showed because that looked crazy. Back to the studio for 1 second. Where's that song I did? Not this one. There we go. Meek Mill type beat. Oop, I heard my laundry just got done. I'm about to get out in the streets. Finally. I gotta explain that line. I can't just leave that line out there. So this is I don't wanna go outside today. I wrote this let me make sure this is the line I was talking about.
Jesus, yesterday I told him that I need to change, but when you don't see much of change, it's tough to living out the phrase, if it doesn't break me, it made me. Treat me like a slave, well I guess I'll be a runaway. So many afflictions and I pray that you show up to save me. Thought about buying a gun today.
Right here.
For the first time, thought about buying a gun today. Treat me like a slave, well I guess I'll be a runaway.
I seen that footage of what was going on in Minnesota, man, and I was like, dang, they really tripping. And I've always been someone to talk about blades in the hands, but the way that America's going, I'm thinking about exercising my rights. I try to document emotions as I have them, but I just had to explain it. That's why you saw that line in my notepad. It ain't no like, it ain't no crazy stuff. It was just it was a lyric like, dang, bruh.
For the first time, thought about buying a gun today.
Like, I might have to actually start protecting my family if, like, it's getting crazy out here. Prayers out for everybody dealing with ice. I might as well play the song, I guess.
I don't want to go outside today. I don't want to go outside today. I don't want to go outside today. I'm living in my mind today. I want to drop a song so I feel like I might write today. Life's beautiful, it's just some people make it like a cage. If you lost, pray you stack your paper and you find a way. Did you hate me when I was born? As a baby, did you plan to abuse me so I conform? I remember when you said I was a failure. It was pouring rain inside my mind for years. Tears only told the story, so I wrote it down. Weren't you supposed to show me just what love it was all about? Still having anxiety when I go to my house. Growing up, I guess I'd like to say I tried to make you proud. ADHD made me self-absorbed, I never thought about it. Temple full of memories, my thoughts are like a haunted house. I feel like he didn't care, ain't wanna talk to God about it. When I prayed to stop it, I looked up and he was not around. Like dealing with shattered teeth, mad I almost lost my smile. It's a crazy feeling knowing family trying to shut you down. Might be gone already if I didn't have my son around. Country being terrorized by racists, gotta call it out. Cause that same hatred is exactly what I'm talking about. Rap about they diamonds, well I'm gonna talk about the pain. 2 days starving with no money, feeling hunger pains. Begging them to love you when they lie about you anyway. Praying this depression finally lifts so I can get away. And I don't wanna go outside today. Shout to Earl, I don't wanna go outside today.
I had to shout Earl out.
Hey, I don't wanna go outside today, I'm living in my mind today. I wanna drop a song so I feel like I might write today. Life is beautiful, it's just some people make it like a cage. If you lost, pray you stack your paper and you find a way. Used to say, go get up and go get on your grind today. It's okay to rest, cause how they treated you was not okay. I talked to Jesus yesterday, I told him that I needed change. But when you don't see much has changed, it's tough to try to keep the faith. Jesus, are you on the way? Need to talk to Yahweh. Need to book this plane, I'm taking off while I cut the steak. And I need protection, that's forever, that ain't just today. Plus a couple million and to make sure that my son is straight. For the first time, thought about buying a gun today. Treat me like a slave, well I guess I'll be a runaway. So many afflictions and I pray that you show up to save me. Sold it for 100, listening to Nipsey Hussle paid me.
That's a true story. Nipsey Hussle taught me how to sell a mixtape for $100, and I went out and I had a free mixtape. I sold that month for $100. Real talk.
Living out the phrase, if it doesn't break me, it made me. First to break the curse, they gon' always treat them like they crazy. I don't wanna go outside today, I'm living in my mind today. I wanna drop a song so I feel like I might write today. Life is beautiful, it's just some people make it like a cage. If you lost, pray you stack your paper and you find a way. Used to say, go get up and go get on your grind today. It's okay to rest, cause how they treated you was not okay. I talked to Jesus yesterday, I told him that I needed change. But when you don't see much has changed, it's tough to try to keep the faith. Jesus, are you on the way? Need to talk to Yahweh. Need to book this plane, I'm taking off while I cut the steak. And I need protection, that's forever, that ain't just today. Plus a couple million and to make sure that my son is straight. I don't wanna go outside today. Shout to Earl, I don't wanna go outside today. Hey. He looked out the window and told himself, I gotta say it.
Hey. All right, I just had to do that right quick. Just to explain why that line was written in my notepad. It's not just some random thing. It was part of a song, you know what I mean? Okay, so we're gonna end the show with this. Oh, Prince of Persia, Sands of Time remake, pushed back. I wasn't super invested in this, but this is kind of sad, you know. To the Prince of Persia community, we want to share with you directly. We made the difficult decision to stop the development of Prince of Persia, the Sands of Time remake. We know this is deeply disappointing. The game, I really didn't know too much about the remake, but I did like the original. The game carries enormous meaning for fans and the teams who worked on it. While the project had real potential, we weren't able to reach the level of quality you deserve, and continuing would have required more time and investment than we could have responsibly commit. And we didn't want to release something that fell short of what the Sands of Time represents. Prince of Persia is a universe and not a legacy. Prince of Persia as a universe and a legacy continues to matter deeply to us. And this decision does not mean we're stepping away from the franchise. Thank you for your passion, patience, and love for Prince of Persia, the Prince of Persia team. Now, I want to see what people are saying about this before. Let me see. This is the only Ubisoft game I cared about. Unless you revive Splinter Cell or Rayman, I'm out and you won't be seeing any of my money. Wow, amazing is what they said. Our expectations of you were low, but holy nope, you get back in there and you make this game. Put every other project on the back burner. It will now be my goal to make this game happen. So, all my homies hate Ubisoft. People are not celebrating about this. Very stupid decision. Me wondering how Beyond Good and Evil hasn't done the same thing. Dang, Ubisoft. Dang. That's crazy, gang. I hope they figure it out. I hope they figure it out. We'll talk about 50 Cent next show. We'll talk about A$AP Rocky next show. Okay, so, by the way, if you're not on Blue Sky, you missed this guy live tweeting being part of a busjacking. Check that out. Can we zoom? We got to read this, y'all. He said, I just woke up from a nap and somehow while I was asleep, everyone on the bus has figured out we are not going to the right place. This is from Musicology Duck. Can we zoom more? Can we do that? Is that going to work? Can we do that? It's just going to stay that size? Well, that's ridiculous. That's, what is this? What does this do? We can't zoom in at all on this? What kind of nonsense is that? Anyway. He said they switched drivers at the rest stop, and the new driver is telling everyone that they're the ones on the wrong bus. No, sorry. That they're the ones on the wrong bus? He's refusing to talk to anyone while he's driving and is now just driving really fast. People are calling the police. I think I might end up in Vienna, Virginia, but I'm not sure. Two big guys just went up. They're going to the Union Station and said, we're going to Union Station. He said, no, we're not. Someone got the bus company on the phone. They're looking into it, but he's still insisting that we're not going to Washington, D.C. It's particularly weird because this route only has 3 stops: Penn Station, Union Station, and DuPont Circle. The bus company says they're trying. This is someone live posting this on Blue Sky. The bus company says they're trying to call the driver and he's not answering. Someone pulled up Waze and said he's going 75 in a 55 zone. Now, you got to imagine, like, everyone is sitting on the bus looking around like, bruh, it sounds like the movie Speed. You know, that's crazy. It sounds like the movie Speed. It's kind of tough to figure out what you would do in this situation, because if you snuff him, he could crash the bus. But I don't know. I would try to, like, put my foot on the brake and snuff them maybe, but that would make everyone go flying. So then what do you do? What do you do? How do you get out of that situation? If someone is driving the bus and it's not you, and if you go try to snuff them, they'll crash the bus. What do? You have no choice but to ride along on the bus and try to stay safe until you can get someone to stop the bus or negotiate with the person to stop doing that. I don't even know what you could do, because how are the cops going to get onto the bus? Somebody pulled up Waze. Oh, the lady behind me says he's stopping in Vienna and Manassas, so I'm going to end up like an hour outside DC at 10 p.m. on a holiday, and also who knows where. Okay, someone got the bus company on speakerphone and is walking it up to the front of the bus. I can hear the bus company guy yelling, "You're going to Union Station." The lady with the speakerphone hasn't come back to her seat yet. The company told him to take us to Union Station, and he screamed that he doesn't get paid enough and is refusing. And then they said, I unrecommend best bus. You don't say. So the bus company's like, bruh, stop it. What are you doing? And he's not doing it. 2 passengers in the front are still fighting with the driver in back. We're debating whether calling the police is going to set him off. The bus is divided on calling the police. If people take their phones up with the company reps on speakerphone, he grabs them and hangs up on them. This is effing crazy. It's great. It's wild that he's just now saying that. People are screaming at him, "You're going to be fired." Passengers are now fighting with other passengers because they don't want the guy to be set off. It seems like the consensus is to get him to just stop the bus. Someone else tried to talk to the driver because we are almost to DC, and he says he has a family to go home to and doesn't have time. Bro is tripping. I hope he has time to be arrested. Okay, someone called the police, but suggested they avoid pulling the bus over because he's driving. So let's get to the end. Police are asking where we're going to stop, and we don't actually know. Okay, he's getting off the highway and the lights got on. This guy is insane. Passengers are blocking the bus from leaving. There's a kid under 18 who won't get off because his mom says he was supposed to be at Union Station. He was trying to smush somebody. Bro was tripping. So this person just died. It looks like they got off safely. Pause. And this person had just hijacked the bus. They were freaking in a speed situation. Shoot. Glad that they made it home safe. I heard my laundry is done, so I'll get back on here in a little bit, and I hope the rest of y'all have a good night. Did I forget anything? I don't think I forgot anything. I don't think I don't think I forgot anything, right? Oh, I gotta get a new phone charger. We'll be back. I'll be back. Thank you for tuning in, man.